She came one late night, a stranger right out of the blanket of the city's shadows. She caught me unprepared. I thought it would be just another straight-laced job, but it wasn't. I needed the work, but what about my integrity? If I still had any. Times were tough in those days, and mysterious inner monologues didn't quite pay the bills. And after all, aren't us working stiffs just chasing the same thing? A chance to earn the almighty dollar, the stuff that dreams are made of. What would you have done? We're closed! Oh, I'm sorry, we're closed for the night.
I'm sorry I've come at such a late hour, but this is the only place with the light still on.
No, I'm sorry, it's really late.
Pity. I would have paid you extra for your trouble, but if that's what you wish.
Wait, what was I doing? Here was the answer to my prayers, and I was sending her away? Wait! I'm sorry, it's been a really long day. Come on in, we'll try this again. Welcome to our studio, where we can create almost anything you can think of, within reason.
We? You mean, is there someone else here?
Well, no, it's just me, but we sounds a bit better, don't you think? Anyway, if you would care to take a look around, you can see we do paintings of all kinds, portrait photography, jewellery of all styles, and sculptures. What is it you're looking for, Miss?
Mrs. And I need a pendant made in this style right away.
Well, pardon me, but is there a reason why it needs to be made this late at night? I mean, we could do this tomorrow.
It's actually of great urgency. You see, my husband's coming home tomorrow, and I wanted to surprise him by wearing a pendant made from this diamond.
Holy moly, this was no ordinary rock. This was certainly no ordinary lady. Someone of means wouldn't come to a place like this in the middle of the night. What in the cat's cradle was going on?
The stone is very special to my husband because it belonged to his mother, who recently passed away. It's rumored to be one of the Tsar's diamonds that went missing during the Russian Revolution. You may have heard of them.
I had heard the stories of those missing diamonds,
Stories.
but I also heard that the people who probably had them were the type of people you wanted nothing to do with. Too late now. Maybe not.
I recently came to own the stone after her tragic passing. I suppose I could have gotten this done earlier, but you know how busy life gets. Also, too many eyes on this stone of mine prevented me from taking it out during the day. I need this done discreetly.
I'm sorry for your loss. My curiosity got the better of me. Yeah, 'cause she died.
She slipped from some stairs.
It was then I realized I may be getting in over my head. I couldn't get out now. Her story was just getting good.
We were just arguing over this very stone when she fell.
Arguing?
Did I say arguing? I meant discussing.
Over this stone? Why is that?
That's none of your concern.
I could tell there was more to the story than what this dame was letting on. But I also knew she was not one to cross. Her poor mother-in-law would probably say the same thing. If she was still alive, slipped, was pushed more like. And even though this elegant devil was wearing the most exquisite perfume I had ever smelled, she was stinking up my studio with the stench of her guilt. Maybe she killed her. Maybe I read too many murder mysteries. Either way, I'm missing my dinner.
So will you do it?
I almost didn't want to take the job, but I had bills to pay and hungry mouths to feed. Yes, I'll make your pendant for you, but it'll cost you a pretty penny. Not easy handling a precious stone like this.
Of course.
I won't do it for anything less than $5,000.
Oh, is that all? I was prepared to give you $10,000, but if 5 is all you want.
No.
Shall I be back in, say, an hour?
An hour? Do you know how long it takes to make a piece like this, or any art piece for that matter?
Mm-mm.
I was starting to lose my cool, but I had to keep it together. Let me tell you. From the gathering of the material, to the forming, the soldering, the cleaning, the polishing, the setting of the stone, it takes a lot more than an hour.
What time should I be back then?
Come back at sunup. I'll have your pendant ready.
Make sure that you do.
Better get to work. Come in.
Is my pendant ready? Perfect. Thank you. Oh, and here's a little extra for your discretion.
So I guess we're done here?
For now. See you around.
I always thought of myself as an upstanding citizen, but funny how desperation makes you throw your morals out the window. One day, you're helping old people cross the street. The next, you're working through the night for a deceitful broad who'd probably kill to get what she wants. Oh well, you do what you have to survive, I suppose, even if it means selling your soul to a devil with a pretty little diamond.